Hey guys, so I am really into the holiday spirit right now, and I really wanted to do a Christmas or holiday inspired look with golds and reds, and so I decided to just go for it, and I came up with this really pretty drugstore look. All the products seen in this video are from the drugstore, and they're also cruelty free, which is a huge bonus, so I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm trying this NYX Invincible Foundation, which I actually got a while ago and I just never got around to trying it. And I didn't really love it, honestly. I didn't love the color of it and I didn't like the coverage of it. So I applied it here, but I ended up mixing a little bit of my favorite Milani foundation, the Conceal and Perfect one, just to kind of match my skin a little bit better and then also just give me the coverage that I wanted. So this is the NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer, and I'm honestly not a huge fan of how this looks on the skin. I feel like it's really greasy and kind of oily, so I don't really like that, but I do really love the color. I feel like it cancels out my under eye circles and my eyelid kind of color really well, so I used it as a primer, and I did it as like my first layer of concealer under my eyes, and then I take the Wet n Wild Coverall powder and I just kind of set that in place, and I feel like it worked really well to kind of camouflage the darkness around my eyes and also act as a primer. So now I'm taking this e.l.f. matte palette, and this is actually a really good palette. I was really surprised by it, but I feel like I'm actually going to use it a lot because it's a really good kind of basic palette. But I took the cream light shade and I just did a wash over my eye just to make everything kind of blend seamlessly together. And then I took a mid-toned brown, it's kind of like a chocolate color, and I just applied that into my crease as kind of like my blender shade, just so the darker colors blend out really nicely. Now I'm taking this dark kind of espresso color, and I'm actually going to do something a little bit different that feels a little bit weird if you're not used to it, but you're going to apply that into the outer corner and also the inner corner. And it feels weird at first applying a dark color into your inner corner, but trust me, it ends up looking really pretty, and you're just going to kind of connect them there in the middle on the crease area, so it kind of makes like a half circle on your eye, and you just want to make sure it's super blended. And then we're going to add a little bit of a gold sparkly color right in the center. So now I'm just taking this dark kind of plum brown color and I'm putting that in the outer corners just to darken up the outer corners just slightly. You could also apply it to the inner corners if you want, but I just applied it to the outer part and blended it out. Now I'm taking the lighter shade in this Pixi highlighting duo, and this is a really pretty highlight. It's really subtle, but it's a really nice kind of subtle gold color. And then I'm taking a really bright concealer and I'm putting that under my eyes just to brighten it up a little bit and to kind of get rid of that oily cast that the NYX concealer kind of made earlier. But I feel like this helped a lot, and I'm going to go ahead and set that as well with the same Coverall powder, and I'm going to just kind of powder my whole face and make my face look nice and matte and flawless. Take this Pixi Fairy Dust metallic stack, and this was sent to me a while ago, and these are so pretty. If you like a little bit of shimmer in your looks, you could foil these, but I used the top shade, which is a really pretty like a light gold color. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed with this little stack. It is so fun to play with, and I just applied that to the middle part of my lids and also in the inner corners and blended it out with a little brush, and I just fell completely in love. Okay guys, brow time. So I colored my hair darker, as you guys can see, and when you change your hair color, you have to change your brow color. So I've actually been mixing like an espresso brown color with black, and it looks really good with my eyebrows, but this is like definitely a color that I never would have used before. I never would have added black to my eyebrows, but it looks good with my hair color, so that's what I've been using, and I used the same palette I used earlier. So I used that Pixi stack again, and I used this really pretty like copper penny rust color. And then I used the e.l.f. palette that I used earlier, and I used that kind of red rusty color from that palette as well, and just applied it under my lash line. And this looks really, really pretty, but you want to be very careful using these warm colors really close to your eye. And I always feel like it can make you look a little bit on the tired side if you're not careful, so I always add maybe a little bit of black liner into the waterline, just to kind of like balance everything out, you know what I mean? And then I just did some winged eyeliner with my favorite Physicians Formula Eye Booster, and I think that just always really finishes off the look. Then I just did mascara. This is the Princess Lash Mascara by Essence, and then did the Demi Wispies by Ardell. Amazing lashes. Seriously guys, amazing lashes. So I just applied those to my lash line, and I am done with my eyes. So now I'm using this e.l.f. St. Lucia bronzer, and I'm applying that with this really soft brush that I got from Benefit. Oh my gosh, it's like the softest brush known to man. But I'm just applying that like into my cheekbone area, around my temples, and under my chin, and all those kinds of places, you guys know. And then I'm using this amazing blush by Wet n Wild, and it's called Mellow Wine. It's kind of like my blush obsession at the moment, and I'm just applying that to my cheeks and blending it out. Now I'm just using that same Pixi highlighter in Peach Honey, and I'm applying that to my cheekbones and the tip of my nose, and also my Cupid's bow area. This is a more subtle highlight, but I actually really like it. Surprisingly, I tend to like really, prominent highlighters, but this is a really pretty natural one, and I really like the gold undertones to it. So I really wanted to use a red lipstick, and I love this color. It's called A Current Affair, and it is by Wet n Wild. It has a little bit of like a brick red look to it, but at the same time it's kind of cool. It's kind of a really unique color for a red, but I think it's super pretty, and it's perfect for the holidays. So that is it, you guys, for this beautiful holiday look. I kind of feel like a modern day Snow White in this look, and I kind of like it, I'm not gonna lie, with my dark hair. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fabulous Christmas. Let me know if you go and wear this tutorial anywhere. I would love to hear. And don't forget to check out my last videos, and also subscribe, thumbs up, comment, do all those really awesome things that I love. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. I love you, and I hope you have a fabulous night. Bye.